Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there were two boys who were as different as night and day. Let me introduce you to them. First, there was Oliver, the son of the wealthiest family in town. He lived in a grand mansion where the chandeliers sparkled like stars and the gardens bloomed with the most vibrant flowers you could imagine. Oliver had all the toys and gadgets a child could dream of, but sometimes, amidst all the opulence, he felt a little lonely. Then there was Jack, a cheerful lad who lived on the outskirts of town in a humble cottage with his parents and 3 siblings. They didn't have much, but they had each other, and their home was always filled with laughter and love. Jack's days were spent exploring the woods, climbing trees, and dreaming big dreams. Despite their different circumstances, Oliver and Jack were the best of friends. They met one sunny afternoon when Oliver stumbled upon Jack playing by the riverbank, using a stick as a fishing rod. "Hey there! What are you doing?" Oliver called out, curiosity lighting up his blue eyes. Jack looked up, his face breaking into a wide grin. "Fishing, of course! Want to join me?" And just like that, a friendship was born. From that day on, Oliver and Jack were inseparable. They spent their days exploring every nook and cranny of their town, from the bustling market square to the quiet meadows where wild flowers danced in the breeze. One day, as they sat atop a hill overlooking the town, Oliver sighed wistfully. "I wish I could see the world beyond these hills. My parents are always so busy with their business dealings, and I hardly ever get to leave the estate." Jack nodded understandingly. "I know what you mean. Sometimes I dream of traveling to far-off lands and having grand adventures." Suddenly, inspiration struck Oliver. "Hey, why don't we go on an adventure of our own? Just you and me, exploring the world together." Jack's eyes lit up with excitement. "That sounds amazing, but how will we do it? We don't have any money for travel." Oliver grinned mischievously. "Who needs money when we have each other and our imaginations? We'll be like explorers from a storybook, charting unknown territories and discovering hidden treasures." And so, with nothing but a backpack filled with snacks, a map drawn on a scrap of parchment, and hearts full of courage, Oliver and Jack set off on their great adventure. They traveled through dense forests and roaring rivers, facing challenges and overcoming obstacles together. Along the way, they met fascinating people and encountered magical creatures straight out of fairy tales. They shared stories around campfires, sang songs under the stars, and made memories that would last a lifetime. And in the end, as they stood on the shores of a vast ocean, watching the sun sink below the horizon, Oliver and Jack realized that the greatest treasure of all was the friendship they shared. The bond that had bridged the gap between rich and poor, turning 2 boys into brothers in spirit. And so, hand in hand, they turned towards the horizon, ready to embark on their next adventure, knowing that as long as they had each other, they could conquer any challenge that came their way.